Restaurant Daily brings you the top headlines of the day, but did you know you can dig deeper into the industry news by listening to The Week in Restaurants, or as we call it, TWIR. Available wherever you get your podcasts on Fridays, TWIR features restaurant business editor-in-chief Jonathan Mays, senior editor and tech editor Joe Guskowski, and executive editor Lisa Jennings, the TWIRmites, who gather each week to chew on the top stories impacting the restaurant industry and offer their insights and analysis. Follow wherever you get your podcasts.
McDonald's is going for the goal. Shake Shack is somewhat less optimistic for the year, and Yum Brands is losing a top executive. Welcome to Restaurant Daily, your daily dose of the most important news in the industry from the editors of Restaurant Business and Nation's Restaurant News. I'm RB Executive Editor Lisa Jennings.
And I'm NRN Senior Food and Beverage Editor Brett Thorne. McDonald's hopes to score a goal with this World Cup promotion. The burger giant is offering another adult Happy Meal in connection with the FIFA World Cup, featuring a choice of Big Mac or 10-piece chicken McNuggets, fries, and a drink, and one of 9 collectible cups featuring various soccer stars from around the world and, you guessed it, Grimace. There's also a special World Cup-inspired Big Mac sauce cup that comes with the meal. Additionally, there's a breakfast meal featuring a sausage McMuffin with egg or sausage biscuit with hash browns. And finally, McDonald's is offering a Happy Meal with Squishmallows dressed in World Cup-inspired jerseys.
Shake Shack has had a tough month. The fast casual burger chain lowered its expectations for same-store sales, revenue, and store-level profits. The company blamed macroeconomic challenges for the sales weakness, and executives told investors on Tuesday that beef costs and in some cases fuel surcharges from distributors contributed to the weakening profits. But the downgraded expectations came just 1 month after the company last updated guidance, which sent the company's shares down more than 8% on Tuesday.
Tracy Skeens has announced plans to retire at the end of this year. She has served at Yum Brands for more than 25 years, including most recently as its Chief Operating Officer and Chief People and Culture Officer. During her time with the company, she has worked her way up through subsequent roles, including at Pizza Hut, where she was president of the International Division. In an interview with Nation's Restaurant News, Skeens said her biggest challenges were spinning off the company's Yum China division, transitioning into an asset-light company, and navigating through the COVID-19 pandemic. Her responsibilities will be passed on to the company's next Chief People and Culture Officer and Chief Scale Officer, both of whom are to be determined. Following her retirement later this year, Skeens will assist in the transition in her advisory role through early 2028.
DoubleTree Hotels opened a restaurant called Pie Bird that the Hilton brand plans to replicate around the country. The first location is in Nanuet, New York, and features an American comfort food menu with contemporary twists. There are several pies, of course, including chicken pot pie and a chocolate custard pie for dessert, as well as breakfast specials like monkey bread French toast. Pie Bird's nod to nostalgia in menu and decor is deliberate to make people feel welcome and at home, just like DoubleTree's signature warm chocolate chip cookies that greet each guest.
Expect to see some new pricing at Sweetgreen this month in some markets. Zipporah Allen, the chain's chief commercial officer, said at an analyst conference on Tuesday that the brand will start testing a new pricing architecture this month, including new entry-level pricing for some items, as well as changes to the build-your-own bowl options to make pricing more transparent. Sweetgreen's value perception is one of the biggest challenges for the brand, she said. But the recently launched wraps, starting at $10.95, are seen as a good value, and so far, guests are adding attachments like beverages and sides, which are driving up the average check.
Mike Burns has been named CEO of Cafe Rio Fresh Modern Mexican. He most recently served in the same role of Latitude Food Group, a recently created holding company that includes And Pizza and Tijuana Flats. Prior to that company's creation, Burns served as CEO of And Pizza since 2023. He also has executive experience at Rave Restaurant Group, Payway, and Bojangles. Salt Lake City-based Cafe Rio was founded in 1997 and has grown to more than 150 locations.
Popeyes is bringing back its signature $6 Big Box for a limited time. The offering has been a recurring LTO since the initial iteration in 2014 as the $5 bona fide big box. It includes a choice of 2 pieces of signature chicken or 3 tenders served with 2 sides and a buttermilk biscuit. The $6 big box's relaunch comes as Popeyes works through a significant sales slump. Peter Perdue, who was named president in November, said the company's priority is to focus on everyday value, which got lost in recent years due to a barrage of LTOs.
Business dining is thriving in an otherwise tough restaurant market. That's according to a new report from business dining network Dinova, which found that spending in the segment grew 3.8% last year, faster than overall consumer restaurant spending, and is doing even better in 2026. It noted that a return to office, in-person events, and business travel are helping to boost demand for expense account meals, client dinners, and catering.
Pechuga is a type of mezcal that uses chicken or other protein as part of its distilling process, and it has become a point of distinction for Little Coyote Restaurant in Chattanooga, Tennessee, where it helps foster experimentation by customers and, ultimately, loyalty to the restaurant. You can read more about chef and owner Eric Neal's approach on nrn.com.
And that should do it for Restaurant Daily. Listen to us every weekday wherever you get your podcasts. I'm Lisa Jennings.
And I'm Brett Thorne. Stay inspired and keep thriving.
Thank you for listening to today's episode of Restaurant Daily. Rate us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and subscribe. Restaurant Daily brings you the top headlines of the day, but did you know you can dig deeper into the industry news by listening to The Week in Restaurants, or as we call it, TWR. Available wherever you get your podcasts on Fridays, TWR features restaurant business editor-in-chief Jonathan Mays, senior editor and tech editor Joe Guskowski, and executive editor Lisa Jennings, the TWRmites, who gather each week to chew on the top stories impacting the restaurant industry and offer their insights and analysis. Follow wherever you get your podcasts.